I'm Mark Seifter.
And I'm Linda Zeiss Palmer.
And this is Arcane Mark, Among Us with Plushies with an actual intro. Alright, so I need to set the voice chat to push to talk so that if I talk to the stream, there we go. Voice chat, you can't hear me, right? Great.
Voice chat cannot
They
hear
cannot hear me. Alright, I'm going over to oxygen. I'm going to blow some random leaves in there into the majooger.
That sounds pretty sus.
Why does that sound sus, Linda?
Because you're just putting random leaves wherever you want.
Yeah, but that's just what I have to do.
You're cleaning the leaves out. That's what you're supposed to do.
Alright, so I think Rico is not the killer because he would have got... I mean, or his thing wasn't back yet because he could have gotten a clean kill from me. Oh gosh, there's a reactor meltdown. Oh good, people got it.
Oh, well, there are some people. I haven't really seen people yet.
Uh-oh, I may be about to be killed. Oh no, that was not.
Body's in the lower engine.
Body's in the lower engine? Okay, so Rico passed me by and could have gotten a clean kill unless he either isn't the killer or was on cooldown at the time. So
I passed. I did pass. I was heading east to the storage and electrical, and I saw Exton heading west that way. I also saw Sprout heading west that way, and Elftero starting in that direction, but Elftero was like way behind that, so that's unlikely. So I'm gonna put money on Exton.
who was coming into electrical behind me while I was doing my task there? I could barely see it. Looked like a darker color, but the task box was blocked up.
You were in the corner over the vent.
Yeah.
Yeah, in electrical.
Yeah, I was doing the download task that's right next to the vent in electrical.
So I never saw Lillian. I did see Exton heading that direction early
Lillian
enough.
and I did the reactor, and then I left the reactor, and then I found the body.
Exton reported, so Exton would have had to be in that direction, whether Exton was the killer or not.
All right, so I'm gonna
So
say
Lillian was
Exton
at
early.
reactor, so it was someone who wasn't Lillian or myself. And it sounds like Rico was the one who had a possibility to kill Marcel.
I was pretty far east.
Yeah,
With
Rico was
Elftero.
pretty east, and I saw Rico passing me and heading east, and Rico did not kill me when Rico had the chance.
Well, he would have been on cooldown.
I'm not sure about that. It was a little while ago that Rico saw me there. Yeah. And Elftero had came up
Lillian
behind me in
from the
electrical
north,
and
so that
didn't.
was not possible for her to do.
Elftero did not kill me when he came up behind me in electrical, but that was very recently, so that would have been on cooldown if Elftero was the person.
Elftero was further east than I was.
Okay. And Exton and Lillian have alibied each other out, so somebody met somebody else who was on cooldown, because it sounds like everybody has alibied everybody.
Except maybe Mark.
What do you mean? Wait, hold on. I met Rico. The fact that I met you meant that you also met me, and the fact that I met Elftero meant that Elftero also met me. So.
Save us for playing Among Us.
Yeah, I'm just saying
from the
I
Arcane
did
Mark
like
community.
multiple tasks after meeting you, so there was a lot of time where I was mucking with wires and not looking at stuff. So
Yeah, I actually had 3 tasks in electrical, so I've just been there for most of the game.
all right.
I'm gonna skip, but
Yeah, I'm gonna skip.
Well, dang.
I just posted the code again for our next round. I am dead. I am the first to die here. And Kitsune Warlock says, random leaves lying aboard a Leshy spaceship isn't trash. It's a murder scene. These leaves look especially verdant.
I don't think I've ever done this.
You have to literally go do something else.
Oh, wow.
It's time-based.
It's time-based?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Wait until that timer ticks down, and then you can do it.
That's quite a thing.
Yeah, so when
Okay.
you get that, you probably want to do it fairly early. So that
All
you
right,
can
well, I'm going to
come
hit this
back.
diode over here. And I still have one thing in electrical. I did not know I had inspect sample. Okay, Exton did not kill me there. So either was on cooldown or... Oh, I see the lights are off. Let me get them over here. Oh, right, I have to turn them all on, not all off.
I'm a good little task ghost, going around doing her tasks. Oh, nope. There we go. Oh man, are you guys gonna get the oxygen?
I got upper oxygen. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, guys. Oh gosh. So,
Yeah, the body's on the weapons room, right on the vent.
okay. So, here's what I saw. Exton passed me multiple times and could have killed me probably unless, given that there was only one kill, definitely was not on cooldown. Lillian came to where I was doing the oxygen and the lights turn on and off. I didn't see a lot of other interaction in the light switches when I was doing the light switches, and I got upper oxygen. But also, like, Lillian could have killed me and stopped me from doing upper oxygen. So I think it's Elf Tarot just by that.
It's 100% safe. I saw him deactivate the O2. Lilian, are you the one that deactivated the other O2?
No, Lillian was up at top O2 with me.
Who deactivated the O2? Who reactivated the O2?
Yeah,
The second
did the
O2?
O2, because the person who wasn't there probably did the kill.
Yeah, lights and O2 were both finished by Mark before I was able to do them.
Yep. So, who did bottom O2? Was it
Exton.
Exton? So,
Yeah, bottom O2.
I was
Elf
there.
saw me.
oh, okay. So,
The
Exton.
two of us were together that whole time, basically.
Exton.
Mark, you left, and then Elf came in.
Okay,
And then
so,
Elf was with me.
yeah, so Exton, one of Elftro or Lillian was the killer and just came with us to the other tasks. And I will admit that when Lillian was with me in electrical, we were both there and nobody was messing or interfering with the lights. I pressed all 5 of them and turned them on because I accidentally turned them all off like a noob before I turned them all on.
Yeah.
So
So the thing
that
is,
makes
Lillian
that
could've
makes
done the
Lillian a
first
little
kill.
suspicious, although she had a lot of opportunities to kill me.
She could have done the first kill if she had gone to the vent and then vented the southern engine. And then gotten out in the vent cell.
So we know for sure that it's one of the 2 of them, and the problem is that if we don't vote them off, they will kill one of the 2 of us, and then we will still have to vote
Yeah.
one of them off after that. So which one
We
do
could
you
just
think?
buddy up. Who wants to buddy with Lillian? I'll volunteer. If I'm dead, it's her.
I'm not the killer. So
All right, yeah.
I did the task I did where I was downloading.
So I'll buddy with Elftro and Exton can buddy with Lillian. Does that
Yeah.
sound good?
So Lillian, I have to do an upload and then I have to start the reactor. So that's my 2 tasks.
Okay.
And I have some wirings, Elftro.
Zavos, it's a cross-platform game, so you can play it together. You can play it together on the PC. It's on Steam for $5. And that is what, and that's what Mark's using now. I am dead, but I finished my task. So I'm going to go invisibly follow
the oxygen.
the
The
killer.
oxygen.
Well played, Lillian.
Yeah,
Well played.
Right, of course. Lillian killed Axton
And then
so that the bottom one wouldn't be done,
yes,
and then we
you
didn't
guys
split
totally
up.
said what you were gonna do. So then Lillian's like, "Well, I'm gonna." Not well played, Lillian.
Well done. Well done.
I watched that happen. It's like I wonder if they're gonna realize the flaw of this plan.
I was hoping they would.
So the problem was that I was suspicious of Elftro, so I held off on doing upper oxygen because I wanted Elftro to do it and like redeem themselves so that I could then trust. I could then hit the.
Right away, if you didn't put yourself direct in, I was actually thinking you were the killer right now because we weren't doing it when you were on top of it.
Yeah, I waited. I waited because I thought Elftro was the killer, and so I wanted to see if.
Have waited at the entrance of the room.
Yeah, I wanted to see if Elftro would do it, and then we could hit the emergency vote and say it's definitely Lillian.
Hi, the Rad Zach.
Well done, Lillian. You tricked us all.
I was hoping you'd remember my like the only people I didn't like. The only person I never saw was Lillian, and the only person who would have been west of me that sort of first stretch was pretty much had to be Lillian. So.
Yeah, I was most suspicious of Lillian even from the start, but Exton, Lillian was good at building up alibis, and Exton had an alibi for Lillian.
Yeah, it was a pretty comprehensive one, and not a like, well, I didn't see this person until like the previous 30 seconds before the dead body was reported.
Right, Exton said that Exton was with Lillian for almost the entire time
I was
at the
like,
beginning.
"Hey,
so.
I really haven't seen anyone this entire time. Oh, there's Lillian. Oh, I'm dead. Okay.
All right, let's.
Well, I
The only
guess I'm a
question,
good
did
little
Lillian kill
ghosty.
before or after the reactor?
Linda,
was
can you
fixed?
put VYWSGF in there?
V. If you want to join us, VYWSGF. The
Also,
game is called
Linda,
Among Us.
The game is called Among Us, and you can
Hit
join
play
with this
again.
code.
Someone can steal your spot, Linda.
Oh no! Oh no! We'll see.
There's only 5 slots left.
We're incredibly hot.
Oh yeah, Linda left the game because she
disconnected.
rage quit.
No, I did not. I did not rage quit. I did not rage quit. I was just doing other stuff, like typing in the code, and I did not click join game fast enough. But one of the things I learned is that if you are not the host and the host is still there, and you just press the arrow at the bottom for private game without entering a code, it'll automatically default you to the most recent room you were in.
Oh, interesting.
So I didn't have to re-enter the code.
All right. So let's see. Yep, Zathos, you just would have to download Among Us, and then you could join in with the room code. Alright, it looks like not that many more people are biting right now, so let's start another game, and everyone who's watching, you can put in the code VYWSGF if you want to join in too. I'm gonna start one with one imposter.
Alright.
See if the imposter can win again.
L.
Okay, everybody, I am the imposter. Let's see if I can win.
Let's see if I can stay the heck away from him.
All right. Well, I'm at the reactor doing Simon Says according to my fake tasks. So let's see if someone interrupts my poor Simon Says. But darn it, they did.
Right, so
Always in the middle of Simon Says in the reactor.
It's in the bottom middle room, right by the wiring.
So they're top your admin.
So I saw Elf a fair bit and did not get killed.
Yeah.
I can confirm that Mark was on time.
For Linda. We met and we like, oh, wait, who's the one that goes forward?
Yeah, Exton passed me just before I went to the reactor. Simon Says I think Exton was moving down.
Yeah, I'm doing gas, so I had to go up and back down again.
Sprout was bottom right, and they couldn't have passed by my vision since I was in communication. And there's no vents that go around that, so it would have had to be a very old kill.
The cooldown for the start, the first kill.
Yeah, the cooldown is like 30 seconds or something.
We don't have much. Sprout, where were you?
I was over near O2.
Can anyone
Yeah,
confirm that?
and then I followed her up to the storage
Yeah, I
when
can
the imposter when the meeting was called.
I can confirm Sprout was on right side with me basically the whole time. I lost sight of Linda when I went to comms, but as I said earlier, there's no way to pass by me without me seeing. I was paying very close attention.
So it sounds like Elf is sus, but we don't know for sure.
Yeah.
I did see Elf for a while and earlier, but Elf was then gone for a bit.
Should we skip again? That didn't work for us last time, but it almost did. Skipping
If
until
we're
we were
wrong,
sure.
we just gave them a free kill.
Yeah, that's the
Probably
problem.
wasn't their task. I'm gonna skip.
And I think I'll skip too.
Yeah. Okay, everybody on the stream. I guess I better finish Simon Says.
You'd be sus if you don't spend like 10 minutes over there.
Right? It's too bad because my kill was actually off cooldown because it was a very old kill. And now it starts again because of... I was running around and Simon Says maybe I should have killed Exton, but then I would have had no alibi.
I know what's going on here, and that Mark is. I'm going to act accordingly without telling him what I'm doing.
Okay, this time the body was in the hallway outside of electrical towards the middle, and I saw Mark run from that direction right before I found it.
I was with Elf.
Outside of electrical?
Outside of electrical to the right.
I actually
jeez.
did not see Lillian at any time.
I was in electrical, and I think...
Yeah, you were in me with
Elf
electrical. We were buddies basically this entire time, Elf.
I legitimately did not see Lillian there.
I was in admin, most of it trying to catch a kill. I saw two people in bottom middle, and then they were both gone, so I ran down and did a circle around. Exton passed by me at that time, and I went back up to admin to check where everyone was, and then I only saw 4 people on admin table. So I started looping back around left towards electrical, where I saw 2 people at the very end, and that's when I found the body.
Well,
out to the right. I came from the right from electrical, and I didn't see the body at the time.
I think that it seems obvious to me that it's Lillian, but it would be obvious to Elftro and Sprout. It could be either of us.
Yeah, that really put the on me.
If Sprout and Elftro were together at the end, then it would have had to been Mark from my perspective, so that's who I'm voting for.
I think it's obvious it's not Elftro or Sprout.
Remember, if I was the imposter last round, I would have no reason to give Sprout an alibi. Because no one else could confirm where they were. So, I could have just left that up to question and had another imposter candidate and been perfectly safe this round.
But you said it was me, which got it down to one of the two of us. And you're the one who reported, so that makes me look more suspicious.
Oh.
And it was me this
How
time.
could you?
Yeah, so I did not, so I didn't vote at all, which counts as a different thing than skip voting, because I knew it was you. So then if Elf went along with it and realized that you were more sus, then we'd get it. But I realized,
You and I were talking about
yeah, it definitely, like, our plan, our plan.
My final decision why Linda is not talking enough.
I legitimately did not see Lillian there, which is weird because I'm supposed to have 1.5 times vision, or I would not have killed Rico.
Yeah.
She would have caught the top of your name, and you would not have seen the bottom of her.
I saw you running around the bottom as I was coming into the room, and then just process of elimination.
Yeah. So the thing with me knowing what's up with Mark kind of worked better when we had 10 people, whereas when we have 6, I realize it creates some weirdness.
My other reason to vote Mark is that just the chance of Lillian being the twice in a row is lower.
I've seen it happen twice in a row, so that is gambler's fallacy, but it was totally me that time.
But I was certain Linda was not, so I said, okay, I'll choose Mark. If not, we start a meeting and vote Lillian off.
Yeah, so we can both run together and vote Lillian off. Yeah, well,
that makes sense, and that's what, if you'd chosen Lillian, that's what you should have done also
hi,
right after that. Hey, Zethus has joined in. Did we lose somebody, or did they...
They're coming over.
They're just coming over.
Yeah, I'm just slow at remembering.
Linda, did we lose you?
Yes, you did. Hold on, I'm coming
Linda.
in. There we go.
So if we played now, it would have 2 imposters, which seems like it's like a guaranteed loss for the crew.
Especially if you're one of the imposters.
Yeah, Zathos, you're supposed to. That's right. Don't watch and listen to the stream because you'll see if I'm an imposter or not. But it's totally cool to have it up in a window to show that you're a viewer. But yeah, you're exactly right. If you hear us. What I'm saying and see my screen, it will definitely give you information.
Exxon says you can change the kill distance to short, so the imposters have to get a lot closer to their people.
And Zathos, you join the Zathos and Jeremy. Linda put it in there. Join the voice chat in the Discord.
In the voice chat Discord.
Yep, and Linda will put tiny.cc/Arcane Mark again, but at the bottom of the Discord there should be a voice chat, and join that to show that, so that you can talk to all of us. So, okay.
This is Athos, I'm here.
Alright, awesome.
Hi, Zathos.
I just gotta figure out how to, I sent you a message too. I gotta figure out how to make this thing work, but that's okay.
Okay.
I expect to die.
Alright, so what I'm going to do, since we don't have all 10, is probably just give a little bit longer on the kill cooldown, but not much.
Change the kill distance. The cooldown's actually, 35 is fairly long, so maybe you can change the distance down.
You can change it. Oh, Valentino's here. So I can just change
Yeah.
the distance down to medium.
Now we're up to 9, so 2 imposters isn't too bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be okay.
Except for the
Alright.
fact that as people mentioned last time, I'm somewhat of a pseudo imposter if Mark's an
Well,
imposter.
sort of, but not
But
really.
I also kind of know where he is, so I can avoid him.
Yes.
And that also gives people more information. The fact that I'm suspiciously quiet when he's imposter. So
Yeah,
all
you
sorts of
need to
weird
not
stuff.
be too suspiciously quiet, which you weren't. You did talk
I
about
wasn't.
some
I did
things.
talk
Yeah.
about some things.
Yeah.
I just didn't have other facts that weren't
All
relevant
right,
to.
so on the stream you can join too, but we'll start now with the 9 that we currently have.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to get kicked out of the lobby, and we've been waiting a little
That
bit.
is true.
All right, let's see. I'm a crewmate this time. Gotta get my downloads here. Is Elftro gonna gank me over here or what? Maybe. I better get out of here.
Remember, don't tell me if somebody kills you.
Uh-oh. There's a reactor meltdown and I'm in the middle of a download. Uh-oh, there's 9 people. Other people will probably get it. The bind extender fallacy won't burn this ship up in a giant... Oh no, Linda just died.
Y'all are gonna have to stop killing people around me, because this is making me very sus. It was in cafe, towards the right.
Okay, so I am extremely sus of Alftro for the following reason. I was in the back of cafe doing my task of downloading. Alftro was kind of standing near me, but I finished it before the cooldown would have been done. Ran down. Linda ran up in the same direction of where Alftro was. I ran into admin, started doing my task in admin, and then Lillian, you reported the kill. So obviously you were there, Lillian, to report it, but Alftro was definitely around there and was... I don't think more than one person has the same download task up there, probably, so... It was pretty suspicious. And Alftro wasn't exactly at the download task the whole time or for the same duration. It was kind of hanging out near me.
Wasn't the download, but I went after I went to the right and saw Zatos on the right. It was Zatos on the right after that.
So I did see Zathos on the left side of cafe.
Yeah, left.
But I did not see Elf.
Right is the other direction. Sorry, I'm yeah.
So Zathos was in left of cafe, like kind of later on, and not just the beginning.
Correct.
Pretty
Like
much the whole
right
time.
as it would have been called out past Zathos on the way to reactor.
And where did Lillian say the body was? Right of cafe.
Right of cafe.
That's where
If
Alftro
Finn
was.
running to reactor, they would have had to run past the body.
Also, Alftro changed the story about Zathos being on the right to Zathos being on the left. So I'm gonna vote Alftro.
That might
Yeah.
switch, yeah.
Zathos kind of was sticking around. Who knows what he was doing?
That's what's trying to figure out what he's
But
doing.
task you have Zathos.
I didn't know where the
Yeah, that's what I
were.
figured.
Yeah, you're right.
no.
Zathos just started playing, so if Zathos was the killer, Zathos wouldn't
Valentino,
have
please
known
leave
how
the
to do
stream. We do not want folks to be giving information about what's going on in the stream.
Yes, no stream sniping, Dina.
So don't check the chat.
that. Yeah, it's
The
okay
in-game
to be
chat.
on the stream as long as you don't check the stream.
Yeah, don't check the
Oh yeah,
in-game
nobody
chat.
read the in-game chat if you're
Yes.
playing the game because there's spoilers.
Yeah, we're doing the talk Valentino via a Discord.
Yeah, you can join at tiny.cc/Arcane Mark. That is where oh wait, I'm saying it out loud. Right, but Valentina's also
Yeah,
on the stream.
Valentino's. Yeah.
All right, it looks like Elftron and Rico skipped voting.
I was over by the reactor and didn't see anything, so I was
Okay.
just like,
Yeah, Kitsune, I like the Umineko music is pretty rad. Alright, well, Ghost Sprout is gonna go do her tasks. Let's look at all these friendly faces. careful, living people. Living people, go fix the oxygen. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm gonna upload some data. I can watch what Mark is doing now too, because I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's dead.
Zathos was dead in the reactor. Also, I think Jeremy may be AFK in cafeteria.
Yeah.
Which means we're not gonna be able to win by tasks. We may want to just, like, if we have, what is it, 7/8 of the task, declare a victory for the crewmates.
If Jeremy is if somebody is there a thing actually? Is there a thing where like you don't? I don't think you have to complete 100% of the tasks, right?
You do have to
No, you
complete
do.
them all.
You do.
Rico, where have you been? I haven't seen you all game.
So I was just in admin. I like that's what I think is really weird is I haven't seen anybody. I think I saw Valentino, but I haven't been paying a ton of attention because nobody's been around me. So I was just in admin.
So I saw Valentino a few times. Also, I cleared upper oxygen the first time in front of Exton. That way I could honestly come by what was in the chat about me already, that I am a crewmate. Lillian was then following me after for a little bit while I went into admin. Did not kill me, and I think the kill cooldown probably came down during that time, but maybe not.
So who has seen Rico? Because if no one has seen them, they've probably been in vents the whole time.
Also, Rico is the only other person who said not to kill Eltero during the time that we said to kill
Well,
Eltero.
again, I was way on the west side of the ship. No one else was near me. All I had.
Oh
Was
yeah,
everybody
I'm
else
not
on
saying
the
you
ship.
got that first kill. That probably was Eltero, but you might have been Eltero's accomplice, and you knew that was another faker, even if you were on the west side of the ship.
I have learned not to trust the sultry words of Arcane Mark.
But I've been proven to be real.
Yeah, except all the times that you've killed people.
No, I mean
always
this
believe
particular
that.
game.
Everyone
Oh,
except
you
for
mean
Rico.
in this stream snipe guy?
Yeah, only this one game.
If you look at who's dead, there's only 2 people dead, someone from round 1 and someone from round 2, plus Elftero, who we've executed last round, which means there's only 1 killer left. If there was 2, there probably would have been a double kill.
Yep, and the kill was on the
we're
left
pretty
side
safe
where
voting
Rico said that he was, so I'm gonna go Rico.
I saw Valentino a couple of times doing O2 in the admin room. So I don't think they would have been
Valentino's been
around
running around that way. They could have vented from admin over that way, but
I really saw Valentino a lot all over the place and not in the left.
We'll see.
Yeah, so I had to kill Zathos because he was literally the only person I ever saw.
Hey, we got the 2
Yeah.
imposters as our first 2 eject.
I
I
blocked the way
legit
to
could
the
not
reactor.
find anybody.
I blocked the way to the reactor a long time so that nobody goes to Xatos and
Yeah, no,
I got reports now. Killed Nathos, I got it.
yeah, no.
No, good work there, Alpha, and good work. You know, we were buddies in the last game, and in this game, you're just like, oh, Sprout.
Elf, I would not have found it except I had a task in Upper Reactor for my last download, and that's how I happened to find it. You did a good job blocking it for Rico. All right, so let's put the code back into the. Oh wait, no. If let's wait until people.
my cooldown.
Yeah, wait until people rejoin. Also, it should be in there pretty recently, because
Oh yeah.
Finished.
I've
pretty
typed it a few
recently.
times. But if anybody needs the code and the
And
Twitch
Jeremy,
stuff,
I think
please let me know.
AFK'd out. Oh no, Jeremy's actually is around.
They may have been checking their map or
Oh
something.
yeah, they was probably checking their map when they were in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, like, because when you're a new player in particular, sometimes you need to
I
be
guess
like,
we
where
could
am I
put the
even
code
going?
in there one more time.
Yeah, I can do that one more time. VY,
Alright.
because we do have one more spot. VYWSGF.
Well, I'm glad to know that when I felt like my life was in danger when I was doing my download in the back of the cafeteria and Alftro was there, that I was right. That because I'm sometimes a little paranoid about that. But that's why I hustled away to where a lot of other people were.
I'll be honest, I killed Linda by accident.
You killed me by accident.
Oh, that's how you got caught.
That's okay.
My hands shakes a bit, and I hit the space bar.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay.
I wanted
That did seem like a fairly brazen betrayal there, man.
Zathos as like a witness, but I couldn't find anybody, so I was just like, well, I guess I have to kill him. Because I know where he is.
Alright, we're gonna start.
Here we go.
Let's start. Alright, crewmate again. Everybody who's watching the stream, let's go to the place where Alftro almost killed me last time. Ha!
That was very fast.
I don't think Valentina's on chat.
Yeah, that was really fast.
whoa.
I saw Rico down in storage standing next to a panel for a while. And then I was heading to electrical. That's about all that I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I was. I'm literally... I pulled up my map. I saw somebody move by, but I didn't notice who, and that might have been you. I don't even know. So I'm basically just useless here. So if you kill me, I will understand why. It's because I'm not paying enough attention to blame somebody.
Or just blaming it was Cyan in
It
chat.
was when Mythical with Exton.
All right.
Yeah.
So do not check the chat.
Do check the
Or
chat.
wait, what's in the chat?
What's in the chat is a report.
Oh, wait, you said the chat? Yes. Valentino said Cyan killed in calf.
Yes. So Jeremy apparently did the kill. At least they're claiming. And Elf did do like the weird moonwalk onto the pad for scanning in med.
Lillian said they were doing when Weapon's doing the asteroid task.
I'm gonna have to go with what Valentino said because I was on my way to the electrical. I just see nothing.
Alright.
I'm still trying to figure out where everything is in this place.
Yeah, hopefully they're not still watching the stream. That's
I'm
my
not
memory.
watching the stream. I'm watching the game.
No,
Yeah,
Valentino
not
had been
Valentino.
before.
No, he means that Valentino watched the stream and then Mark died and saw that Cyan did it on stream.
My stream freezes up half the time anyway.
I don't know why people feel the need to cheat at a silly party game, but
They're claiming they're 8.
I think he probably didn't know
Yeah.
at the first point
Yeah,
let's hope so.
give people the benefit of the doubt, and
in
then
the last game.
if it happens
Yeah.
again, then
We didn't exactly say over and over again. Anyway.
all right. So
All right.
rejected some.
All of you
rejected-
watching the stream, it's time for me to ghostily do some tasks.
Mhm.
It is really funny that Jeremy did kill me in the same place that Alftro tried to kill me before.
Don't tell me. We
And,
don't have eject on. We don't have eject confirmation on.
and Valentino totally.
Mark, we don't
Well,
have
I'm
eject.
telling. Yeah, but I'm telling the people in the stream.
Yeah, but then I know.
Yeah, but that was part of when we're doing this together. Is that
Yeah.
you do know?
I know, but I would prefer if you don't say like who killed you.
Well, they've already been ejected.
Fair enough. We don't have eject confirms on, but
I
anyway.
didn't say who killed me when I was being eaten alive.
When you
by-
were being
Yeah, the
devoured.
imposter literally took a tongue out and ate me right in front of
That is
of
true.
Valentino, who was just like horrified and watching the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's why it was immediately reported.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so
There's Zathos doing electrical as a ghost.
Where was the body? Exton just walked past me in weapons.
Why did you run to the north side of the chair in weapons, Linda?
Huh?
You ran past the chair in weapons. What task were you doing up there?
Wasn't there, I think there was a panel on the north side of weapons that I was doing. Like a download or something. Honestly, I was just going for the task. It wasn't the shooty one, though.
Where was the body?
Electric.
I found it.
Orange said an electric. He's typing. They're not actually in the Discord.
I saw
Gotcha.
two people in electrical at the end on admin.
So Lillian seemed to actually be doing a task in the bridge of the ship. I don't know what it's actually called.
Yeah, I can verify Rico was all the way far right in navigation.
Okay, so we can eliminate.
I just saw
Rico and Lillian
Elf
were
in
now.
like the cafeteria as I was going to do some wiring there.
Yeah, I was doing the download, and then I went to with Lilian, and who was the other one that was there? Exton, I think. No, we were three in the same room at one time.
Yeah, Elf and Lillian and I were doing download or upload.
So nobody saw anything over by electrical.
We didn't see anything.
Where was Sprout?
The only people who aren't accounted for during this kill, though, are Elf and Valentino.
I was doing the download on the top of the cafeteria, and the first
They
thing
can't
I
see
did
you.
was
Can't
go
see
back
me.
to the med bay to redo the medicine, and Exton saw me
Of course.
being scanned.
That's true.
And I think someone, Valentino, entered.
Valentino
the room
is
after
on the chat, and
Mm-hmm.
He did. Valentino watched it.
he's not doing voice chat with the rest of us. Everybody,
Yeah, so we've told Valentino already, so Valentino might not have Discord.
I'm not sure if Valentino is.
I'm not his
because they're not in
so
chat to
they
defend
can't hear
themselves
us.
or
Yeah,
what.
I'm telling people.
Mm-hmm.
I will say we only have one kill this round. If there were two imposters, we would probably have two. And Valentino called Jeremy last round, so
Yeah,
if they were imposter,
and before Jeremy got killed,
I'm
Jeremy
going
called
to
Valentino, so I'm gonna go with Valentino. I'm gonna say we got tricked.
Valentino's Discord is broken.
People weren't really sure that time.
Let's do some wiring.
Oh, that's the one I had in
Ghostly
weapons. Download data.
wiring.
So it was a data download.
Data download, Linda. Data download. Yes, while I'm dead, you can talk about what you're doing too, and it won't be giving me information.
Mm-hmm. Download and upload. The tasks that block your screen so you have no idea if the killer.
A lot of them block your screen.
Yeah. Well, they block.
Uh-oh.
Lights
Well,
are
I
out.
completed my ghostly tasks.
Well, you
Due
can't
to being
ghostly
killed
put the
so
light-
quickly at the beginning.
Oh, the lights are fixed.
Oh, Dead Zathos is up here. In the same spot where he died. I should probably tell him. So I think I will do so in voice chat. Because it doesn't interfere with the game at all, since everyone knows Zathos and I are dead. Ghostly Zathos, you can do your tasks while you're dead, and it is necessary for both of us ghosts to do that in order for the game to be won by the crewmates.
Empty the garbage. Now I'm thinking of
Alright.
Kitsune's comment about the leaves and
There you go,
Plushies
right?
And...
Oh no, Rico's dead too. He's sus ghost. I'm gonna follow him to make sure he doesn't kill anyone.
That was a weird place to kill.
Yeah.
It was in Shields.
Okay, so...
Sprout, Elf, and I had just walked down from Nav.
Yeah.
Valentino was on Cam's far left.
Yeah. The very start, I saw him on cam too, before I went to reactor to do my task there.
Thanks for the sub, Trippy.
This is a tricky one.
Yeah.
We don't know how long it's been there is the thing, right?
Right.
We don't.
So my path was I came up through CAF after doing wiring to go flip the switch in WEPS, and then now all my tasks are done, so I'm watching you guys to make sure Sprout didn't die to Elf or vice versa.
Right. I'm done with all of my tasks as well, so I'm just running around double checking stuff.
I'm almost done.
So Lillian, you're the only one who no one can vouch for
Valentino
in what you were doing,
could,
because we
but
saw people on cams that whole time. What was your last task?
My last task, I was doing the cycle one when everyone went into lights, and then I went up. It was wiring right outside cams. So after I went to cams, I ran down, over to lights, checked lights for a body, ran to admin, checked the admin table, and I was headed back out of admin again when the round was called.
So Valentino did go off cams, and they're admitting such in chat, and that would have been enough time for them to hop in the vent at security, get over to Shields, and then vent back.
Is there the vent in Shields goes only from the right side to the right side, though, so to get from far left to far right would take some time.
They were off cams for 10 to 15 seconds.
So then go into cam at the start of the round, after I did when I went to go to a reactor, and they walked out. I stayed at the entrance of cam just to see if they were going out of the room by venting or...
But we still only have one kill this round. If it's them, then they got their other imposter.
I don't know, but we're close on tasks, so I'm thinking maybe we just go for a task victory.
Yeah, I'm done on mine, so we should be close.
Alright, stream watchers. It sounds like a lot of people have done their tasks. Zathos Ghost didn't know that he was supposed to as a ghost.
Well, it's really not an intuitive thing when you're playing the game for the
There's
first
no
time.
reason that you would know that.
So what I'm doing now is traveling with a pack of 4 people who are all keeping an eye on each other. Oh. Somebody just ran away from the pack.
So, weirdly enough, while me, Exton, Sprout, and Elfro were in cams, I saw the animation for the vent in lights, which means it has to have been Valentino.
Yeah, and also there would be no reason for them to go in there.
Yeah. But why would they get out their other imposter in round 1? That makes no sense.
Perhaps he thought that other people saw him see the kill.
Maybe.
I'm baffled. But I mean, we can vote off Valentino, and if we win at that point, then we win, and otherwise, probably we just try to win on tasks.
Maybe it was a bluff.
Or maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't Jeremy in the first place. I am really curious to find out in the end who was actually responsible here.
I think it's Lillian. I think they're lying.
You think it's Lillian?
I'm voting Valentino. If it's not Valentino next round, and after kicking Valentino, you can vote me out and be fine. Because at the moment, we've pretty much guaranteed only have one imposter left. So if it's not them, then it's probably
Who has
me.
tasks left? Many of us claim to be done.
I'm done. I think it's Ghost.
Oh, no.
That's all tasks left. I was doing one, throwing the leaves out, whatever the leaves were doing in there, and then you had an emergency meeting before I got the last sleep thrown out.
Oh, I interrupted you. Oh.
It's okay. You also interrupted the kill timer. I guess we skip and let the ghosts do it, or vote Valentino.
I know that Jeremy left, so if he was not an imposter,
That could be a problem. We could vote to keep them. Oh no, if Jeremy left that, then we don't have tasks.
Yeah, then we wouldn't have if Jeremy left then and Jeremy was a crewmate, then their leaving meant that their task went out of the queue. So then that would mean that they were not stopping anyone else.
So it's you, Elf. What do you want to do? Last vote.
Keep putting Elf on the spot. Poor Elf.
Ooh, no.
Yay!
Oh, it was Valentino.
It actually was Valentino.
Oh my God, Valentino! You did a really. Oh wait, Valentino's not on here.
Yeah, Valentino sold out Jeremy, who legitimately was the person who killed me, right in front of Valentino. That's probably why Jeremy killed. I was wondering why Jeremy just blatantly killed me in front of another person, because I saw that there were two people there. I was like, I'm fine. And then Jeremy killed, and Valentino immediately reported it. And it's because Valentino cold-bloodedly sold out his team member, and that allowed him to survive, like, all the way through.
You're never safe, Mark.
Yeah. Or do we have a new person? Or did someone change their name?
No, we have Trippy now.
Hi,
Nicole.
Trippy.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
No, that was awesome. I don't know if I would have had the nerves to do what Valentino did, but I think I see why Valentino did it, because there were other people, like, generally around that area, and otherwise they might have suspected
Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Also, I got suspected just because Elftero. I didn't vote for Elftero when I was legitimately nowhere near.
Yes, well,
I had no idea, outside of knowing that Elftero was the other imposter. Like, if I were a player, I would have had no idea which of you were making nonsense up.
that was only a little mini suspicion, but then Rico, you got more suspicious.
Because I couldn't find anybody.
Yeah, exactly. And then your alibi kept being, I was in the west, but actually the second body was in the west.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't in the West that time. I was in admin. I had been in admin for a while. Zathos had been dead for a long, long time. But nobody saw me over when I was, like, in the middle or east either.
Fair enough.
Because I couldn't find anybody.
All right. Do you think the other two players from last time, Zathos and who was the other
Jeremy.
person? And Jeremy. Oh, Jeremy quit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he quit.
Right. So Zathos is the
Gotcha,
one who can hit join up to. There we go.
There's Ethos.
All right, that's everybody that we've had. So I think we can probably start.
Fix
We don't have to
my
put in the code. We got.
You hear it okay now?
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sounds good.
All right, just fix my mic so I can play and not have the thing bleed over.
Makes sense.
Yeah, just don't forget to mute when we're not in a discussion mode.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I might get report.
Okay, it wasn't Trippy, because I was with
wow.
Trippy the entire time.
And Eltro, what were you doing, darling?
I was going there, but I saw that I had a task up on the cafeteria. So like, I went there. I've what maybe 1 meter more and should have seen the body, but
all I hear is panic in his voice.
Where was the body?
It was
I don't know.
it was on like the asteroid, the weapons chair.
Okay, then it was Mark. Because Mark and Lillian were both chilling up there while I was heading up to navigation. And I saw somebody run past me to the south, but I didn't catch who. It was sort of a purplish, pinkish color, maybe, and I think. But Mark and Lillian.
I was
were
over
chilling
with
together.
Alftro and Valentino in electrical.
I'm just gonna go. I don't trust you, Mark.
When, Mark? Because Elftro was in weapons.
It would have been like first thing, because like one of my first tasks was in navigation, so I went there.
Yeah, I went from electrical to cafeteria to
Yeah, unless Mark saw anything else. I mean, unless anybody else saw Mark any other time.
Wait,
they were
hold
just-
on.
they were running
Alftro and Valentino saw me, although Valentino can't hear us right now, and I think also quit the game.
Assume roughly 30 seconds for a cooldown, a death, and then however long it took Mark to escape, which would have been enough time for him to find somebody else. So I'm sticking with Mark.
I mean, I'm down to vote Mark.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I just saw everybody in the electrical
Didn't you just
room,
claim that
so-
Elf was near the body and should have seen it but didn't report it? Was
Yeah, that is kind of
he was
suspicious.
not close enough that he could have reported it. He might have seen it. I mean, I did.
Almost entered the room but realized, I have a closer task to do, so I diverted and returned to the cafeteria to do the task.
Yeah, Elf's talking really fast, but I can't really say anything about that because I do as well, so that's not too sad.
Elf always sounds like that.
When I'm suspicious, I stop speaking.
Okay, Gabo.
All I saw was a bunch of people electrical running around like crazy, and then everything went out. And I'm trying to do a test, trying to figure out how to do it, and then somebody dies.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Alright, everybody. There's a lot of us down here doing a card swipe. And not doing a card swipe. Okay, I completed my card swipe. Let's go to electrical.
Let's stay the heck away from him.
So, White was dead just at the entrance of the reactor. Linda and I did see Mark coming from the west, but I don't know how fresh this kill is.
I was in upper O2 from the oxygen getting sabotaged.
followed Mark a long time, and about half of the time, until he went to electrical. But then O2 started, so I started to go to O2 and left him there.
I was with Elftro for
along.
like a minute and a half, and even though I was suspicious of him from like the things that Nicole said before, he could have easily killed, or they could have easily killed me. Sorry, Elf.
Yeah, Elf could have killed me too, and he
Okay,
did not. So
I'm talking on mute like a chump. Elf could have killed me and didn't. I saw Elf and Arcane Mark both hanging out in admin at the card swipe thing for what seemed like a long time until I had to do the card swipe, and then I was like, this takes like a million tries.
It's awful. The card swipe.
Sprout and Trippy were hanging out together a bunch, so I think or at least I saw them both together at one point. I'm kind of wondering about Zathos, because I never saw Zathos. The only other person I saw separate from anybody else was Elf, and Elf didn't kill me, so.
Yeah, Zathos, where were you?
I crossed Zathos.
I was down trying to do the communications, and I was getting lost down the bottom part of the ship.
Okay. Well, if Elf and Mark were in electrical, that path would have taken Mark up by reactor and then up past.
I also just came from communications back up to somewhere where I saw Elf not too long ago. Elf, did you see Zathos near communications?
Saw them standing around in a random place. I don't
Right,
remember where.
I'm just going with Zathos.
Wait a minute, I was in communications.
Yeah, well, I never saw you. I'm a man of action.
But see, the sabotage was called directly away from the body. If Zathos is trying to figure out the task, do you think he would have figured out that strategy already?
I don't even know how to kill anybody yet.
Zathos could be acting indiscriminately from a random person. I never saw Zathos. Everybody else I saw coupled up, so I'm just going with Zathos. Unless it's Arcane Mark and Elf, and then, or Sprout and Trippy.
There actually are two people, and I'm realizing now that some of these two groupings could be suspicious.
Stop stepping on my stuff. Oh, I've been ejected!
Let's put some samples in the sample bin. All right, I have to wait for a minute.
No, you don't. Phew. I see you like the sabotage there.
Maybe I do, Linda. Maybe I do.
So, Trippy... Oh, gosh. Basically, everyone's dead.
Rico is safe. I saw him reactivate
Yeah.
O2.
So it's got to be Mark. Mark is the only person. Well, it's Mark or Linda. I'm going with Mark because we suspected him right at the beginning, and I'm just going to assume that we were right the first time and should have just murdered him when I suggested it.
Yeah, when I followed Mark, I was with him in electricity when O2 stopped working. So I think he activated that so that I went away. And when I went away and come back, he was disappeared. He could have gone from the vent.
Yeah. I mean, it would be ridiculous for Elf to sabotage O2 while both he and I were in O2. Twice, right?
Linda was supposedly with Trippy the entire time, right? How did that wind up breaking out? Was Linda the second person and then killed Trippy?
Trippy was done with tasks, so Trippy was watching the cameras, whereas I wasn't done with tasks, and Trippy was staying on the camera, so I had to go finish my task.
If somehow Mark does not win us the game, I'm gonna emergency meeting and vote Linda, because Elf and I hung out that entire time and he never murdered me, and nor anyone else.
And yeah.
You both have voted me. Oh my. I guess in that case, I'm getting ejected. Unless I can convince Linda.
Vote for the same people.
So you two both voted Mark?
Yes. Well, at least I think. I voted Mark.
I voted Mark.
Alright, then I'm gonna vote Mark too.
Hey, I was one imposter out of 8 because Valentino quit immediately and was the other imposter. I made it pretty well, given that I was responsible for all of the kills.
You did really well as the imposter there, dear.
You're not responsible for all of the kills. I'm responsible for falsely getting Zappos.
Yeah.
Well,
You're right.
So the other thing I'd forgotten about was Red had voted for me to be ejected on the first one, which I'd sort of spaced on, but I was like, oh, that's actually another reason that it went Zappos.
That was Zathos?
Oh, no.
Once you...
Because I was thinking you were playing a little game trying to persuade somebody that you weren't the killer.
Once you announced that
I was just 100% right that it was Mark.
Once you announced that you were voting Zathos, I helped you vote Zathos off.
Yeah.
And it was...
The danger for me is I am mercurial, and I will vote for somebody rather than sit around hemming and hawing.
Oh, it looks like Valentino had had something come up there back here.
Oh, okay.
I just hope I'm never a buster, because if I am, I will have no idea.
That was so close. I'm not really good at...
The hard part isn't killing somebody. The hard part is faking tasks.
Yeah.
And figuring out how sabotage works.
I think that I did... Zathos would not have sabotaged it. Probably. Yeah, if you're the imposter, you have a thing in the lower right that says sabotage that lets you sabotage certain features. And so I kept sabotaging oxygen because for some reason my kills were all on the left side, so it kept muddling things up.
Kitsune says that PFS murder mysteries have taught me anything. It's always the character with the full body portrait.
We
try not to do that. We try to order more portraits.
All right, it begins.
Full bodies for that. But.
All right. I'm a real crewmate this time, everybody. I don't have to be evil or anything. Let's watch as I go with Linda and do these electrical wires.
Someday I hope that we both get imposter, because that would be great. Oh, somebody's locked us in here.
Oh. No, they didn't. I can get out. Oh, no, they totally did lock us in there. See? Valentino locked the two of us in there together. Well, my second one is up here. Is it yours, too?
I've got one over there.
There's an emergency. Oh, what's suspicious, Valentino?
What's going on, Valentino?
Valentino was in with Linda and me in the place where you swipe the card. What's that called again? Admin.
Yeah.
And we were blocked off by the imposter, but the imposter blocked us off with walls. So I don't know why Valentino called it an emergency meeting given that, but maybe Valentino said something else right after that as Linda and I were running up to cafeteria.
Valentino is
They
blaming
think
Linda.
it might be Linda.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I was gonna let-
Valentino's blaming Linda for closing the doors around us.
I know that I've arbitrarily closed doors often, but like, why would I close doors when I could clearly see that there were 2 other people in a small space with me, and there was no possible way that I could get a kill?
I mean, I don't know. I was in navigation with Lillian.
All right.
Wait, am I over the killer? Like, no, there's nobody.
I typed in chat so that Valentino could see, but yeah, I don't see a reason why Sprout would have locked the 3 of us in there like that. I don't think it actually helped.
I'm just gonna skip.
If Sprout was an imposter, it didn't help. If the imposter was just trying to stop us from... If the imposter was just trying to stop us from doing tasks, then it might have helped, but...
So many skips.
Mm-hmm.
Sapph's like, get Linda out of here.
Just trying to play the game.
Alright, let's get to that wiring that I got stopped from doing before. Linda, do you have the same wiring as me again? Or are an imposter who's just following me? There's Valentino too. Uh-oh. Linda may be about to kill me because there's no way she has this many tasks in common with me. Farewell, myself. Oh, no, she left. So that Rico kill wasn't Linda, because she kept following me, and one of the cases she has what seems to be the exact same electrical wire task as me, but then after that she left and went ahead of me, and I was vaguely following her from right behind. It was not Linda.
Yeah, we were over in the, where's the body?
Oh, Valentino found the body.
It's right on the outside of electric. We came from opposite directions and found it.
Linda could not have done that. She was on the right side of the ship the entire time.
Same with Mark.
I can't remember who just came from that way.
I saw Lillian in storage just now.
Yes, we were just trapped in storage together.
Yeah.
I unlocked the admin area,
for a while.
and then I went in. I saw it in that area, but that was in the again. That's admin, so I don't think he did it.
Found the body where? Where was the body again?
On the outside of electrical in the hallway.
Sounds like a lot of people were in storage, but storage is also right by where the body was found.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Who left storage then?
I left storage and headed towards electrical to divert the power, and then I saw the body on the outside. I was clicking report at the same time that Valentino came from the left side, or was already there.
Valentino hasn't actually typed anything into chat about doing the reporting.
I saw
So
Lillian
Valentino might have done the kill and then reported when seeing that Lillian was coming.
Well, Lillian was coming sort of down from the top of storage and going toward electrical. That's what I saw.
Yeah, that's not good. It sounds like they had to report their kill.
What do you guys think? I don't know. But Valentino has literally not. Oh.
Valentino said that.
Oh wait, it said how would I do it? I was doing a task, so when time I got done with the task, Black have killed.
That doesn't make sense though, because they were locked in storage, and then he said that Orange went out first.
So Valentino is saying that it's trippy.
As I know, Elf was up near me before the.
All right, we should all vote for either skip the vote or vote to vote someone off, because otherwise a few votes will matter. So either vote to skip or vote a person.
All the options.
I'm gonna vote Valentino.
Yeah, I'm a little suspicious of that.
I just realized I was muted the whole time.
Whoops, sorry.
Oh no, Lily.
Alright, let me see. Oh, all my tasks are over here. Wait a minute. Oh, do I have Simon Says? I do. But hey, that means I can help with this reactor meltdown. Waiting for second user. Black is the second user. Alright, confirmed, my buddy.
Tasky. Okay, so
Do we just have the same wires as each other, Linda?
yeah.
Or are you just continually pretending that you're doing tasks because you're going to kill me?
You can make it whatever you want.
I'm a little suspicious of this. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I better report this before Linda kills me. Oh, she reported it. Oof. Okay, so Linda and I both found the pink thing, and I kept thinking that Linda was going to kill me because she either has the exact same task or was going to kill me, but she did report it, and she had enough time, she could have killed me and not reported it. Also, Trippy is for sure innocent because Trippy and I were the two people who cleared the reactor when it was melting down.
I have to say, I am crew, but I don't think that the reactor says anything.
What are you talking about? You need to have one person on each of the two
Yes, but
handprints.
imposters can also do that.
But
Wait, imposters can clear the things? No, they can?
Imposters can clear sabotage, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I legitimately did not know that until now.
Yeah, but that's important because otherwise you'd be able to provably falsify someone if they were nearby but they didn't clear sabotage.
Then our whole thing...
Storage door from the cafeteria.
They're not likely to want
when we were dancing around with oxygen and let William win there, it was even dumber, my strategy, because of the fact that it didn't actually clear.
And where's the kill at? Where's the body?
Oh, it's in electrical. Linda and I had just gone into electrical.
We
and
were, yeah.
I was trying to hit report before
map.
Linda potentially killed me because I was kind of sus of her, but she reported it and she did not kill me.
We did the west side of the map.
Well, I know it was not L for myself because we were both over to the right-hand side. I'm not sure what that is. I was shooting the little Space Invader things, and I had to go to in that same spot down below, I think. They had to do an electrical task, but it was not down in the electrical room. I don't know what the name of the room was.
So
and I know it wasn't him because I was doing the one.
Yeah, I followed Tychos for a while.
Nicole is not provably not the imposter from doing reactor, but if she was, she should have killed me instead of doing the reactor and then waited and let two other people do the reactor. Yeah. So I still think she's not.
Arcane Mark and Sprout.
So then...
So you got Linda
Those are doing this stuff together.
Linda was with me the entire time, and I was suspicious of her for it, but she also has an alibi.
Yeah. There's two imposters.
And I know if Zappos did weapons, Exxon did a scan.
Yeah.
Exton must be silent. There you are.
What?
Very good. I can hear you now.
What's the cooldown?
35 seconds.
Like 30.
I'm going to vote for Sprout and Arcane Mark.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who's...
And we keep getting...
No,
Mark and I keep getting
Linda, we have to vote because they're voting you. Vote Zathos so
covering
that we don't get screwed up. Quickly, you have 2 seconds.
Alright, I'll do it.
You still got voted out. Okay, well, if Linda really was and we win, I'm a fool for trying to defend her, and I'm sorry. But we'll see. I think she's innocent.
Hey.
It was Trippy and
I'm just
Exton.
an innocent little Leshy. And you
Yeah,
threw me
so-
off the airlock anyway.
Nicole, you were so helpful to me in telling me that it didn't prove that you were.
Do you want to tell him what it did, Rico?
Yeah, so Exit vented right next to me in electrical, and I was just like, what the shit? And so I was like running toward the cafeteria, but the doors of the storage were sabotaged. And I was like, shit! I tried running back out and he just murdered me.
I accidentally vented in front of Mark in security, but I think that he was doing a task, so I tried to sabotage the security door, but I accidentally clicked vent again.
Oh yeah, I was doing a task,
Before the
so
blade sank home.
I didn't see it because I was doing a task.
So you didn't see it, and then Mark was vouching for you, and then
No,
people
that
were
was
like,
that was a different time.
Okay.
No, that was the same time.
Oh.
That was when I killed Lillian in electrical. I'm sorry, but I had to get away from you because
I just wanted
to observe it.
Okay.
The one that was a reactor meltdown, I was with Exton and we were going to the navigation. And when the reactor meltdown started, we both started with going back to the reactor and like, oh, he seems legit.
I was a little suspicious of Exton for never having an alibi, but I wasn't as suspicious of Trippy as I should have been.
I had an alibi. The last one I had an alibi, you guys ran past me. I came from the north.
Oh yeah, funny part. Well, in voice, they thought that it was me that killed. I think Rico, you yellow, but it was not me.
Nope.
It was not me.
Yeah, it
But
was
I had to report. I didn't have a choice where the body was.
All right. So let's try that one again. Well done, Exton and Trippy.
I've been an innocent little
and now
sprout
I
this
know
entire
now I
time.
know that the imposter can actually clear sabotage, which I did not know.
Yeah.
Let's see what people are saying here.
That's kind of fun.
All right, let's see who the imposter is this time. It's me.
Jeez, you've been stabby a lot.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just an innocent little sprout. Going about my business.
Mark, why were you just watching me do that download?
I was also doing the download.
I was just in electrical with Sprout and Lillian, so...
I've been in electrical the whole time because I got 3 electrical tasks this time.
Valentino is blaming Mark in chat.
This is an emergency meeting.
Yeah, who got... Wait. Who had seen Trippy? Because now they're dead.
Yeah, Trippy's
What
dead.
was everyone's
so
path?
it wasn't. I don't. Well, mine was in the storage because I went in there and started that task.
So I saw
And
Rico
then
go
started
towards
another
electrical.
one. That's where I was
Yeah.
heading when I got it stopped.
So Lillian, that is Rico, and Sprout were all still in electrical when the emergency meeting happened.
Okay.
And
So I did,
Valentino called it and is blaming Mark.
What is the reason?
I did
Is it in
wires,
chat?
Gas.
It's
and
that
then
you've
The
been
reason
imposter
is
a
that
lot.
I've been imposter a lot. Wow. Okay.
Mark, what tasks were you doing? What tasks were you doing? before
What
you
tasks
went
were
to
I doing? I was doing the downloads, and then I was doing the downloads, and it hit to change to go to the area
No,
where you
before
were
the
doing the
download.
downloads.
Before
No,
the download. What were you
download
doing?
is a multiple download. I hit my first download, which is in
No,
the
you
back
went
of the
to communica-
cafeteria.
No, you went to communications to that's a download. Uploads in Office.
What?
Yeah. You went to communications. You said you were doing the download in communications.
That's right.
But that's the two-parter for that one is actually back.
But
in
no,
that.
there's a download in the cafeteria. That was my first thing. The back right of the cafeteria?
Why did you run through weapons and nav?
Why not? What is the faster path?
South, directly south, straight past admin.
I mean, I'm real bad at navigating in this game, so I'm the last person to blame somebody just because they suck at navigating through the ship. I'm getting better at it.
I am not good at navigating through the ship.
The reason I'm
As
really
you all
suspicious of
saw,
Mark is he started
the
running past communications and then stopped and came back, as if he was waiting for a kill timer.
I mean, I'm always happy to blame Mark because if he's not the imposter and he's alive, I mean, if he is the imposter and he's alive, he causes way more damage than anybody else. So
We still don't know.
I'm honored by that, given how noobish I am.
So I'm going to assume that Trippy
got
went to
those
the
head
right
game.
and died over there.
All right.
Where did he die at?
We don't know.
That was close, everybody. I think Valentino is still watching the stream because why else would he have?
He said that it was you
Because it was me a lot of times. Yeah, but he's also responded to things we said out loud, even though he is not on the Discord. Yep.
That's sus.
All right, my fake download is done. Let's go.
Elf vented in front of me in Nav.
Well, that's pretty definitive. Elf,
Yeah.
do you have anything to say for yourself?
Elf,
You thought I was going all the way in, but I didn't.
Oh, I guess I have a thing. Exton, why didn't you come back to finish your task there? Was it already done before Valentino did the
No,
emergency
because my
meeting?
path would take me to go to O2 to do the leaves, and then I had to do steering, but then Elf popped out.
Okay. I went straight back down. That's where I was. Oh wait, there wasn't any kills. There was an elf venting.
Yeah.
We should go after either Elf or Exton. Probably Elf.
I don't
think Exton would have just randomly said.
Let's do Elf. Elf.
This
is
a pretty bold claim.
We should focus our votes, and if somebody
Valentino
literally
was
saw
staring
Elf
at me in the
venting,
mid-bay, but didn't murder me, so there's that.
I'd say it's Elf.
We're gonna find out that it's Mark and Exton, and then we're all dead, so that'll be great.
No, it's Mark and Elf.
oh gosh.
Valentino's innocence, Mark.
Valentino, what, Mark?
Is going to accuse Mark. I'm willing to bet. He keeps saying it.
Oh, yeah.
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 I haven't even seen Valentino the entire game.
Valentino's hanging out with me at the med bay, and I'm
So
concerned.
what is
on the
Valentino's
previous
reason
one, not
for
on this one.
what is Valentino's reason for doing this twice when Valentino has not seen me the entire game?
His reason's pretty poor. He says it has to be you because you haven't been it for 4 games.
Then he
No,
said
but I
that-
have been it so many
He
times.
said it had to be. It should be. He said that it should be you because it's been you for 4 games, and it shouldn't be
just
Elturo
called me
because it
because,
hasn't been
I don't think
Elturo
that's
for 4 games.
Okay, so I think that Valentino keeps saying that it was me when he was literally never near me at any time is itself suspicious and a way to try to get me voted off.
Yeah. So Mark, I was legit concerned as I was heading back to the med bay that Mark was just gonna like follow me in and kill me, but I sort of hung back and then he ran past, so I don't know.
I was in reactor with Lillian.
Yeah, Mark was in reactor at the end.
Well, yeah, I mean that's because you guys
There
both
wasn't
ran
enough
that direction, so I Mark, nobody obviously killed anything. This was an emergency meeting.
I'm suspicious of the fact that Valentino keeps saying this with literally you guys know that we've been apart, so I think that's pretty sus.
Linda, where have you been?
Like.
Oh yeah, wait a minute, we haven't heard anything from Linda.
From the beginning.
What is up with you, Linda?
I was in storage doing the little throw the leaves out the chute thing.
Where did you do the trash from before?
That one was originally in the cafeteria.
Okay, that sounds pretty convincing.
Alright, with that, I'm just gonna go vote Mark. No, I don't know. I'm a man of action. I need to do something.
Roll a dice.
Vote yourself. Vote
Roll
yourself.
a money.
I voted myself.
That was a very split vote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No one was ejected. Okay. Why am I so bad at this task? Okay. Now, there really aren't that many tasks that have gotten done. It's not good news for us. Hey!
Valentino and I found the body by navigation, like right in the hallway. Exton, what was your pathing?
So the O2 emergency went off. I ran over to the top O2 because I saw Mark and Valentino seemingly going towards admin. Then the O2 finished. I think I saw Lily in there. Anyways, then I ran back to go do the task that I actually had to do, which was filling up the gas in the upper engine.
Okay. Because I swear I saw you run into admin where Valentino was doing a task, and then...
Oh yeah, I did. I checked to see if Valentino was dead because I saw Mark and him running together.
Right. You must have run upwards immediately after that, because the only other explanation would have been that you vented out of the room.
No, I didn't actually go into admin. I peeked in, and Valentino was sitting on the person locator. Mark, for his part, I don't know why Mark didn't go to O2 to fix it.
Not sure.
I did
No,
go.
Mark
I
was-
did go to O2.
Yeah, Mark went to admin with me and Valentino, and then...
I saw that it was already been taken care of, so I went to O2.
Right.
Valentino
Did anyone-
says they saw Blue kill and vent.
That is flat out a
Seems
lie.
unlikely.
That is flat out a lie.
That seems unlikely. Do we know
I'm
where
gonna
the
say
body
it
was?
not Sprout, because Sprout was in electrical with me while I did 2 tasks, and then she left. So I
Yep.
don't think it was her.
I was sitting there doing my worst task. The
I
silly
know,
one with the
if it
wheels
was
and the
you,
colors.
I am
If it had
voting.
been you, I'd have been dead.
I am voting for Valentino because it is absolutely not true that the thing that Valentino is saying, and at this point, it has become suspicious enough. Not just saying, "Oh, I think it's Mark because of 3 times," but is it incorrect information that it has to be.
So I know that Mark did go south after I left towards admin, and so he could have done the kill.
I am literally, well, I mean, now we're all in cafeteria. I literally was standing with Linda, and by walking, so Valentino's claim that I've been venting around is provably
You came
false.
into the communication room from the north.
Yeah, I literally was walking. I could not possibly have been venting.
We'll give
And
you a pass,
Valentino
Mark,
claimed that I was venting.
but Linda's silence is deafening, and her non-voting is deafening.
Oh, man. Here we go again.
Or
It's
bottom?
by the O2 room.
Which one? Top?
Right.
The right one. The one that's like actually the O2 room and not the one that is O2 and admin.
I was coming up from the admin O2 with a bunch of other people from the bottom. We were all headed towards that.
Okay, so here's the thing. I know Sprout and Zathos were to the left because I saw them towards the end of the round. But me,
I was doing low
Mark,
range.
and Valentino were in the right side. Then I left. Valentino was just kind of hanging out, like spying on him. And now O2's called and Valentino's dead.
Mark, how could you?
I was down with the rest of you guys in admin as we were all coming around towards that. I was in the back of the line, the farthest away from there.
It sounds like Lily's saying this was before the O2.
It probably was, because Mark was in... The body was above navigation, wasn't it?
It was.
Okay, and Mark was in navigation, and Valentina was kind of cowering in the corner right outside.
Cowering?
It was kind of in the corner right outside navigation, in the hallway there.
The
Well, I can
only...
clear Sprout. Sprout came out of electric. And
I think Valentino would have been killed somewhere else if it wasn't Mark, because they've basically just been stalking him the entire game.
They actually weren't stalking me for most of the game, although this time, you're right that Valentino stalked me for a little bit at the beginning of this round. I think they were with Rico or whatever, and after I kept saying that Valentino was nowhere near me and kept claiming it was me, this time Valentino stick near me for a while with you when you and I were in navigation.
well, Mark, I'm going to go back to the very first time that the emergency was called with the body and say, you still lied earlier about trying to upload in communications when that is in fact a download.
I'm just gonna tell you that I don't know the difference between whether they're upload or download tasks. Don't they all just say a task bar at the bottom and it says 3 days until...
Yes, but you said it was the second one, which is an upload, because you did the download in weapons, and then you claimed to be doing an upload in communications.
No, I did.
That is
It did the
impossible.
first one in cafeteria.
Regardless. You should have gone to admin to do your upload, the second one.
Does it really say upload at the top of it?
Yeah.
I actually have not played the game that
Yeah,
much.
the tasks say download or upload.
We have sussed you out from your earlier lies.
Time we got...
I should have put Exton. So, yeah, it was me and Elf. Also, guys, I wasn't saying it before because of the fact that I was the person.
Survived.
Yes.
But,
okay.
yeah.
And Rico just said it in the chat, but I wasn't saying it before because I was the person, and it was better for
same.
me to claim it was because Valentina was the imposter. But Valentina was watching the stream.
You can boot him.
Also, I did not vent. I seriously didn't. I don't actually know how.
We don't believe them. We thought
Yeah,
they were lying.
that's basically the dead people. Nobody saw you vent, so we were talking about it in chat, in dead chat.
Yeah.
So
We thought they were lying.
What? You knew
I
they were
assumed
lying?
stream sniping, but you did lie early on in the game.
I basically,
Yeah.
one of the reasons I was super conflicted was I didn't want to trust somebody that we knew had been watching the stream earlier, and then also
Where do you
the always
go to
metagame
boot?
confusion of Linda being quiet.
Yeah, how do you,
Linda, you can talk sometimes.
Linda is quiet sometimes anyway.
Yeah,
but...
she's also just quiet sometimes. So she's the one that we're all going to overlook, and then she murders us all. But in that particular case, when I was super conflicted on where to vote, I was just like, I don't know. It's probably Mark, but I'm gonna stop fighting for it.
I guarantee that the times that it was me, but Valentina was nowhere near me and was definitely sussing me early on and doing those emergency meetings from the stream. And I would have even said that while we were in the middle, except for that it was so suspicious that it threw suspicion off me, and you guys caught Elftro venting immediately, so I knew I had to stick in it for longer.
Each time Mark was an imposter, he knew it automatically, and each time someone killed Mark, he knew
Yeah, he'd been watching the stream.
Also, that first argument that it was because you hadn't been imposter when you had been, and we literally just won by throwing you out of a vent, that was weird.
I think I kicked him.
Yeah. You did because Valentino is now cursing in Twitch chat.
I'm sorry, Mark. I didn't help. It's like the sabotage O2, like, oh, it just killed there. Oh no.
Yeah, Elf was the one who sabotaged O2. Trust me, I would have sabotaged Reactor if.
Yeah.
Right. I have to go AFK for a moment, so if you can hold off, I will be right back.
Yeah, hold on.
I just need
Sounds
to take
good.
a quick bio break.
It looks like we might need to do a little moderation in Twitch chat as well.
When you all had kicked Elf Tarot out for venting, his little child unfortunately got left all by themselves at the little emergency button.
Oh god.
So when I was a ghost running around, it was just his little sick person was there, but it looked like his little sick person was crying.
that was pretty interesting.
I was trying to screenshot it, but right then, Linda found a body.
I found the body earlier, but I realized that because I saw Mark running away from the body, in order to not report that it was Mark, I had to pretend like I hadn't found it.
Yeah, I saw you, and I saw you were there, and like, she's not reporting. Oh.
Yeah, and when Mark killed by...
It's tough. It is a little tough for me to play using the knowledge that I have about Mark and trying to make sure that I don't telegraph it in any way.
You kind of did, and it was part of why people thought that I was sus. But I'm also not that good at being the killer, since again, I actually don't know how to vent. I mean, I see that there are vents there, but since I have never vented before, I am always anxious that what happened to Elftro will happen to me, and everyone will just see me vent.
No, I clicked on the wrong thing. Hold on,
okay.
I just granted moderator privilege.
Oh no! Oh crap, Linda, that is awful. Ban, the left one. Oh, and unmod. Unmod. Quick.
I'm doing
quick.
it. Trying to moderate the cursing, and I granted moderator privileges.
On the first kill, when you killed Trippy, I found the body in life, like, oh, what do I do? If I don't report, I'll get suspicious, and then Valentino called a meeting before I
around the chair before you decided to vent. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually entered the vent by accident.
Just a question here. I noticed on the map, the scale. There are different maps you can pick for this?
Yeah, there are.
There are.
There'll be a fourth one soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only barely know this one, and I honestly do get lost and path the wrong way a lot of the time, and I didn't even know there was a difference between the download and upload task. I just run
The imposter has more vision than the crew people do?
Yeah.
Yes, the imposter has more vision than the crew
just
people.
a little bit more distance, yeah.
So, I have known that I am getting a little tired of playing when I know you're the imposter. So I think I'm actually going to step into a different room in case you're the imposter and play via chat.
But then no one will be able to see you who's in the stream.
Then it'll be Linda who's the imposter, and Mark will accuse her, and none of us will believe it.
No, because if I'm in another room, then I won't be able to. Then I'd just be a chat player, right?
I'm just going to say, we're going to be so suspicious of Mark just inherently the moment he accuses you.
Actually, I can't see what Linda's doing.
I'll be on my... I'm thinking...
She's actually never been the imposter so far, but I promise I would accuse her. In fact, I told you guys that I was a little suspicious
she
she was
doesn't
going to kill me.
actually know if I'm the imposter or not because I'm playing on my phone.
Because she's playing on her phone.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm talking to the streamers, to stream watchers, and like doing things on the stream, and so I talk about whether I'm the imposter, and she can directly see.
Yep.
Plus,
or wait,
Mark
we can
seems
switch.
extra imposter just because when he talks, it shows as Linda Zayas Palmer.
There you go. Okay, we can switch actually. Linda, why don't you play as Arcane Mark, and I'll try to use this phone, which I will probably be horrible at.
Sounds good.
How do I even do the controls?
You use this.
Game I was running one time,
and then this is the.
And then that's the button that does stuff. And the other buttons pop up. Yeah.
So Linda is now Arcane Mark, and I am Sprout. Oh wait, hold on. Linda is now Arcane Mark, and I am Sprout. And watch, Sprout will get Sprout's first kill. Linda?
Yes?
If you're playing on this, you have to hold spacebar every time we're trying to talk.
Okay, sounds good. All
watch it. I'm going to wind up being the killer now on Sprout. It'll be awful.
Good luck, Mark. Whatever you are. I think we can get started with 8.
Rico said to wait for him, but is he back?
Rico's here.
But he...
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, is you're here? You ready to play?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
I'm back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Wow, this is hard to use.
Alright, so I am once again a friendly, innocent little person. Oh gosh, right, this has no mouse. That's
Oh no, the phone is on low power mode.
Just click OK, it'll be fine. It's 20%, right?
Yep.
It was at 40 at the start here. Alrighty.
It's 20%, yeah. This is so hard to control. Oh, the meltdown stopped. I'm stuck. I'm locked. What's happening?
Ooh, that was quick.
You killed everyone.
Wow,
Wait,
that was
what?
amazing,
Kill timer
Exton.
way down?
What?
When-
It's 2 double kills. They only need to get to 4 to win.
Oh.
I did get a double kill. I was Sprout, and I killed Zathos and Electrical after killing somebody else on the right
So
side.
the first time that Sprout is an imposter. It's
was
you.
when me. It was me.
You.
Oh, and by the way, if you see me drunkenly staggering around, that was not because I was an imposter. It's I'm playing on the phone, and I literally could not control it, like at all. So
Yeah, I was just
He
like,
says
oh
after
look,
winning.
He
Rob
says after
Metro.
winning.
Oh look, I didn't know exactly where they went, but I just went to continue my task. So then shortly after, Sprout's just like, and a murder. And I'm like, all right.
Right when the reactor started acting up, Exton came. I was in navigation. Exton came, killed me. Like, what?
Yeah, no one was going to come find you.
I pretty much went over to reactor, did the Simon Says task, fixed the reactor meltdown, and then we lost.
So Arcane Mark was just a nice, friendly person when you were playing Arcane Mark.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'll
It
tell
just,
you,
it
Mark-
just took me to
Mark-
make it
Mark
stop being an
sucks.
imposter all the time.
I managed to finish my task.
Exton did a great job at being the other imposter. There's no way I was going to be able to sabotage or do anything other than just stagger around and maybe kill someone if I was near them, if I was lucky.
We called the reactor and then we locked everyone in.
Yeah,
Nice
no,
work.
the lock was good because by the time the lock was over, that's when I was able to get into... Zathos had been locked in electrical. Alright, hit play
All right.
again, Linda.
I will.
I was like, I ignored the reactor because I was so far away, and then Mark just killed me. So
I only had time to guard Linda while she was doing Simon Says because that task is a killer.
Yeah.
You have to press space.
Yeah,
the task is awful.
and I saw you
Yeah,
standing next
actually-
to me while I was doing that task, and so I was thinking like, okay, so it's not trippy this time.
Crazy you guys didn't kill me when I was doing the card.
That's right. Alright, so what do people think? Do you want to do an hold spacebar? Spacebar, you're
I am
holding.
holding
Do you want to
spacebar,
do
yeah.
another one? Is that a good amount for everybody? What do you think?
I'm happy. It's been fun. Thanks, guys.
What was that?
I said it's been
I'm
fun.
cool. Play one more if you guys want to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alright.
Let me put the
Let's do
Let
one
me
last
put, yeah,
one.
let's do one last one. Let me put the
VYWSGF.
it's
It's a little more play the
VYWSGF.
game than watch it on Arcane Mark all the time.
All right. Here it is.
It's also free on your. It's also free on the
I guess
phone.
they said one of the Congress women from the squad is going to be playing today.
Oh.
Oh,
I saw
cool.
that in the news.
Yeah, I know they had done it before.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Yeah.
Am I saying
Yeah,
it right?
she had played with a bunch of streamers earlier.
Yeah, for a
That's kinda neat how
fundraiser.
She reaches out like that with people.
Yeah. Her stream was funny. It's like in the beginning, people were like, "Oh no, I don't wanna, I don't wanna kill the congresswoman," and then it's like,
I feel like we need to have
The entire
it.
Congress
get
to
it.
be ejected into space.
I feel like we need to have
We
at
have to
least
set the
8
discussion
people
time a little
with
higher.
2 killers because that thing exit that I just did was with 8 people was still a little too easy.
Yeah, you gotta set the kill timer way high and stuff.
Let's see.
So it goes up to 10 people in a game.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
This could be a cool family game. I could get my granddaughter.
Yeah, it is.
Kill them
It
all
is a
off.
good little family
I
game.
think it's. I mean, I think it's nuts that basically the game sat around for a little over a year and then caught on.
Yep.
It's just there's
That's
so
how
much.
sometimes they do.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's so random how like some games will go viral and be huge successes, and other like similar quality games.
All right,
just
Linda, I'm not sure
That's
we're gonna
like,
get anyone else, so maybe
yeah,
put the
you
kill
can do
timer up.
Pathfinder too, but
Yeah,
but
let's-
still, see, of course, we should have been surprised at Pathfinder 1, but we're still seeing people pop in
Game.
and out on
Game.
Pathfinder
Yeah, I know.
2 that have never played the game. I mean, the Facebook's loaded with people who we're seeing people
Just drag
trying
it.
to pick up the beginner box and play.
Maybe kill
Yeah,
cooldown.
I agree. I just think
45
it's kind
seconds?
of bonkers, like how much the
Yeah.
quality
What
of
do
the
you
game
think?
isn't always a factor. It's
Sounds
marketing
good.
and
All right.
luck and
Let's
so
do
many
it.
other
Oh
things.
yeah.
All right, imposters.
Such a
You're
tough
gonna have to wait a
industry,
while
and
between your.
like-
Oh no, wait, we got
wait,
an
we got
person.
nades, but that's still fine. We
Really,
got too
like,
many
happy
kills
with
last
like
time
what
when there
the-
was 8,
you know,
right?
Let's do this.
Okay,
I'm
let's
having a
go.
blast. I cannot believe I missed all this stuff until like in 2016.
There we go. I'm an innocent little balloon buddy. I've been innocent this entire time. Yeah, it was
Wait,
kind
how do I see my tasks on this, Linda?
is our tasks hidden? Do you see like the word tasks in the corner?
I
Then
only see
click-
the names of them. How do I see my tasks? Oh, well, there. How do I see the map and like my? I always use tab. I can't find my tasks. Wait.
Well, I'm dead, so
Then tell me.
how do you?
How do I see where the tasks are?
There's an arrow that leads toward it.
Yeah, but that's an awful way to find my tasks.
Are you trying to? Are you?
I
Trying to get to
usually
the map?
look at the map of where my
Oh,
tasks
the
are.
map is here.
Oh, press space
It
bar.
was on the left side of storage. Lillian
Okay.
and I did lights.
You're dead.
I don't
Right?
think.
No,
that
you're
we
dead.
from
I'm
that.
dead,
You're
yeah,
dead.
sorry.
Linda's dead.
No,
So
you're right,
I
I'm dead.
was always kind of around admin because I legitimately don't know on the mobile how to find my tasks. I was lucky last time that I was an imposter because I could just kill people, but I now am very confused. How do you put up the map of the ship on mobile so that you can find your tasks?
You press.
It's
it's
not
this one
any
here.
of the options.
It's you won't see it in the. It's
Normally
it's
I
this
press
one.
tab and then I look around
You have
the
to
ship.
click on this icon.
Okay.
Okay, real quick.
This
So
icon's
Nicole,
on
did you see who ran up into the cafeteria as you were like right before you came down? Because I think it was Elf.
I should
see.
have seen people running up and down because they did go past me, but I was so confused by the
Yeah.
map that I
Well,
unfortunately
it would have
didn't.
been coming from your corpse, so I'm thinking Elf.
Well,
Oh no
if
no,
it
Linda
was-
is Arcane Mark. I'm
Arcane
I'm
Mark.
Sprout.
I'm dead.
I'm
Sprout is
Sprout.
Mark.
Well, I mean, if the body was in storage, it doesn't. Oh yeah, sorry. I mean, if the body was in storage, I just mean it would have been from Linda's dead body.
Yeah, I probably literally saw the killer and I didn't register which color it was because I was
It's
so
fine.
confused. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I will help you with map stuff afterwards, whether or not you are a low down dirty killer.
I'm trying to think what I saw Nicole repeatedly. I think I saw Zathos once, but now I'm not sure which one it was. And somebody ran up past me as I was like starting an upload.
Well, I did see Elftro do the first half of the shoot in cafeteria because I had the trash shoot in O2, so we should be
Okay.
able to go and dump our trash now.
All right, why
I
is
think
Zathos
visual tests
voting?
are off though.
Why? Zathos,
What?
what's up? Who did you vote for?
I
Or are you...
skipped.
Oh, he sneezed.
Oh god.
I didn't know it. I was completely by myself. I ran up in the cafeteria.
So Rico,
did
you saw
one
someone
pass
come out of
there.
storage, but you don't know who.
Yeah, and and Elf is claiming that they were going down, towards storage, which might have also. I mean, I was focused. On
I
getting
feel
my
really
task
bad
done. I wasn't
because-
paying attention to what Nicole was doing because she was near me multiple times, and I was expecting him to get murdered.
I didn't see. I saw
But
one
instead,
person. I have no idea who it was.
I was
It
surely the
not-
person who
no, I
saw
did
the
see Mark
killer
at one
running
point,
up.
But
Mm-hmm.
now-
It's okay. It's okay.
I was alone the most of the time. I don't remember meeting anyone, in fact.
all right,
be
I'm gonna.
paranoid of all of you all.
I'm gonna skip because we don't have enough people and there are 2 killers.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Skip, that's who did it.
That's right. It's Skippy.
Let me know if you need help with that.
Okay.
Because it is giving away information to. You see them out there?
I actually know where one of them is, the one that I was doing when I did not see the killer. These tasks are like 10 times harder.
It is a bit trickier on the phone, but you'll get used to it eventually if you play on the phone a fair bit.
I don't think I will. I got stuck over here.
Well, we can also set it up another time so that we're on, so that we're both on laptops now that you've got it.
Yeah, but then we can't talk about the game, really.
I'm a little Tesco's once again. You know where to go for that?
For the lower reactor?
Oh no, you got it. Or people got it. The oxygen stuff.
Oh. Alright, everybody who's watching, so we will see. Wait, why do I still have a task that is pointing to here? I did it. Oh gosh.
I found the orange body in the cafeteria. That'd be Rico.
Okay. So I saw a really weird thing on the phone that doesn't necessarily, it probably doesn't even make her suspicious, but I saw literally Trippy standing somewhere, then she just vanished. It was not a vent, it was nowhere near a vent, just completely disappeared.
That was probably lag.
And it might have been lag, and then she was in the back of electrical, and I was like, what? How could this happen? Is this a mechanic in the game? And I don't think it is.
Is there a way to use those hatches, those little gray hatches?
Yeah, the killer can use the hatches to...
Killer can, okay.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that there's no sabotages, I'm curious if it's Zathos.
No.
That also, because he did ask how to use the
went in
hatches.
all those people in the O2 room, the admin.
Also, there are 2 killers, but there have
the
been a very small number of kills so far, even though there are 2 killers, which also might make Zathos a little more likely. But he did report this one.
Or Mark, since he's playing on the phone, maybe he doesn't know how to kill people.
You know I do, because I got a double kill when I was killing people.
He could easily kill on the phone.
Yeah, the thing I can't do on the phone is tasks.
I didn't realize what that was until I saw it. That's a dead body. Oh no! And I wasn't sure how you report it.
3P, I think, saw me activating the O2.
I did, and I saw you standing by the upload. I have not seen Lillian much.
I keep
she
getting
was just leaving
electric
electric.
cords.
Did you not see her? We went in. She was leaving.
Somebody closed the door going into the left side from the cafeteria because I was going to go down to the med bay and the door was shut on me.
Yeah, there were definitely a lot of door closes, which normally Linda does a lot, but she's obviously was murdered and she is not the person.
I was not the imposter. I could just say that definitively, being dead. I've not been the imposter this entire time.
So we gotta get it right.
We've got to get it because there's 2 killers out of 6 of us. And if we get it wrong, one...
When the door was locked, Elf...
Even if we skip vote, they can just each kill and then we lose.
Yeah, they could double kill, like, immediately after kill cooldown comes off.
Yes, and then we lose. Even if they just don't care that they get seen. So... We need to get this right. Do we think it's Zathos due to the fact that there have been so few kills?
Maybe.
No, I think it was Elf because Elf was sitting over there.
Oh, we're running out of time.
It was Elf because he was over at the closed door when I was trying to go pick up here to the med bay.
Well, I really hope it was Elf because otherwise we're in big trouble.
Whether it was Elf or not, Elf has been ejected. You can do it, reactor fixers. You can do it.
I knew it. Gosh darn it.
Uh,
Good job,
kill you.
guys.
Darn it! I
So,
figured,
not this time.
guys, I figured it out, but the reactor was going, so I banked on maybe people could do the reactor. I was pressing the emergency button because I was following Exton, and then suddenly the door shut behind me, and Exton was following someone else, and I was like, I know what this is.
It wasn't me.
So Exton came out of a vent.
Poor
I
Exton.
immediately was running to the cafeteria to emergency report. We ran past Elf.
Can you hold
Like
this?
Elf was like like just south of the door from the cafeteria. He killed me like 2 steps into the cafeteria. Elf never saw it. Never connected.
Oh
it.
no.
Nope.
So yeah, I figured out it was Exton. I was standing over the red button to press it, but then a reactor was called, and I was like,
Yes.
hopefully they can get the reactor quickly. Because 2 doors blocked me
Yep.
from getting to the red button. It was like everything once I figured out it was Exton.
Exton's like, you're not going to reach that
And
button.
I was like, come on, before they get that one kill.
Area on you and then called reactor.
Good kill there.
Oh, Lillian's the one who did it.
Yeah, I did the one door. She did the other.
Oh, that's how it was.
Tag team.
That's
You
how it
guys-
was.
You guys were good.
Did you guys know that I had figured out it was Exton, and that's why you blocked me from getting to the red button and then called the reactor?
Just wanted to annoy you.
Oh, that was skill. That was skill. That was well done.
Well, the other thing is that we just had to wait until 20 seconds to call the reactor, and then you
Ah,
guys would run over and we would kill you.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got stuck waiting in the med bay for that thing to do the sample. It was
Oh
like
yeah.
60 seconds
I
to
think
get
that
to their wait.
you can leave. Linda told me after you put the sample in, and
Yeah.
then come back when it's done.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can leave
Oh,
and do other
okay.
tasks.
It
I was entertained by the fact that most times that doors shut, people were sussing me, even though it was never the imposter.
That's true. Linda, since this was our last one, Linda was never the
Yeah.
imposter the entire time. I was the imposter at a hugely high rate.
Yep.
I don't really enjoy being the imposter, although I will say that at least when Exton was my partner, we finished it quickly.
Yes.
So do the imposters know who the imposters are?
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
Okay.
That's why we were a little suspicious of Rico that one time that he was the second imposter, because he was the only other person to vote no.
So if you're
no
the
kill.
imposter, then your name shows up red, and also the name of your fellow imposter shows up red.
All right.
Servers are closed.
So thank you for joining us in the game, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
See everybody next time.